They're psychological if you use this term in a broad sense. I think they're spiritual. I think it has to do with the deepest level of a man's being. There are a lot of ways that you can recognize a person who is getting in trouble with his drinking. The use of the word alcoholic ought to be avoided as much as possible. It's a sort of a social cuss word. But when a person begins to sneak drinks, when he begins to make excuses for his drinking, when he begins to find more and more occasions for taking a drink, and this, along with hangovers and the need for a drink the following morning or the following afternoon, the rationalization process that goes on in an individual's mind when he tries to explain to himself why he drinks. These are some early signs. Blackouts, delirium tremens, convulsions, these are late stages. But in the very early stages of alcoholism, a man comes to depend on alcohol to help him do what an ordinary person can do cold sober.
A month ago, the favorite topic of discussion in Fort Worth was either narcotics or the weather. Well, nobody did much about the weather, but they started talking about what can we do about narcotics, particularly where it applies to teenagers. And a great deal has been done. There have been educational programs put out. Students have been told that narcotics, particularly marijuana, in which they seem to be most interested, is not good for them. And more important than that, the sheriff's office and the police departments are making arrests by the handfuls. It wouldn't seem a very safe thing to have marijuana in your possession these days in Tarrant County because people are being arrested, it seems, at a rate of about 3 or 4 every day, and those arrests continue with many convictions to be anticipated. Clifford Darrell Carroll, accused of the 1965 slaying of a 3-year-old daughter of his common-law wife, has been adjudged sane down at Rusk State Hospital. He now has been moved to Edinburgh, where Judge Dutch Winters sent him on a change of venue. An auto accident just after midnight last night claimed the life of a recently returned Vietnam veteran and his 20-year-old fiancée. Dead are Roger Allen Randall of 4833 White Settlement Road and 20-year-old Margaret Ruth Bolton of 5608 Black Oak Lane in Fort Worth. The Alvarado State Bank still has not reopened its doors yet as a new corporation. They're having a meeting there tonight. It will decide exactly when the bank will be opened and provide other organizational material for that. The Board of Regents of the University of Texas system will be at Arlington tomorrow. They'll be there to discuss a number of things, possibly about Dr. Frank Harrison, who is acting as president of the school, no doubt about some of the demands made by the Collegians for Afro-American Progress. Another topic which they'll be asked to consider is a petition signed by a number of faculty members protesting the manner in which a faculty meeting was held last Friday. The teachers say that they were asked or even ordered to give carte blanche approval and blanket authority to Dr. Harrison to treat all problems, past and present, as well as future, at the university. The Regents will be there tomorrow, and their report will be forthcoming. In Fort Worth, Jerry Taft, Channel 8 News.